This is probably going to be the most controversial video I have ever made in my entire life. But I want you to watch till the end of the video so that you do not misunderstand and judge wrong. Disclaimer, this video is not for everyone. And so if you do not fall into the category of people I am addressing, please scroll on. Do not leave a negative comment. Thank you. Now let's dive into the video. There are 3 hidden gems in this video, and if you stick around, maybe you get something extra. Now, there's one thing you absolutely have no business to do with if you know you are not the favorite child of your parents. But before we go into this, let's look at something in Genesis chapter 27.
Isaac was now old and had become blind. He sent for his elder son Esau and said to him, "My son." "Yes," he answered. Isaac said, "You see that I am old and may die soon. Take your bow and arrows and go into the country and kill an animal for me. Cook me some of the tasty food that I like and bring it to me. As I have eaten it, I will give you my final blessing before I die." When Isaac was talking to Esau, Rebekah was listening. So when Esau went out to hunt, she said to Jacob, "I have just heard your father say to Esau, 'Bring me an animal and cook it for me. After I've eaten it, I will give you my blessing in the presence of the Lord before I die.' Now, my son," Rebekah continued, "listen to me and do what I say. Go to the flock and pick out 2 fat young goats so that I can cook them and make some food that your father likes so much. You can take it to him to eat. He will give you his blessing before he dies." But Jacob said to his mother, "You know that Esau is a hairy man, but I have smooth skin. Perhaps my father will touch me and find out that I am deceiving him. In this way, I will bring a curse on myself instead of a blessing." His mother answered, "Let any curse against you fall on me, my son. Just do as I say and go and get the goats for me." So he went to get them and brought them to her, and she cooked the kind of food that his father liked. Then she took Esau's best clothes, which she had kept in the house, and put them on Jacob. She put the skins of the goats on his arms and on the hairless part of his neck. She handed him the tasty food together with the bread she had baked. Then Jacob went to his father and said, "Father." "Yes," he answered. "Which of my sons are you?" Jacob answered, "I'm your eldest son, Esau. I have done as you told me. Please sit up and eat some of the meat that I have brought to you, so that you can give me your blessing." Isaac said, "How did you find it so quickly, my son?" Jacob answered, "The Lord your God helped me find it." Isaac said to Jacob, "Please come closer so that I can touch you. Are you really Esau?" Jacob moved closer to his father, who felt him and said, "Your voice sounds like Jacob's voice, but your arms feel like Esau's arms." He did not recognize Jacob because his arms were hairy like Esau's. He was about to give him his blessing, but asked again, "Are you really Esau?" "I am," he answered. Isaac said, "Bring me some of the meat. After I have eaten it, I will give you my blessing." Jacob brought it to him, and he also brought him some wine to drink. When you read further, you realize that Isaac blessed Jacob, and Esau's blessing was stolen. And so Esau came back and got furious with his brother. But the point I want you to realize here is his mother was willing to let Jacob take his blessing. You understand? Esau's blessing was taken.
Can you imagine what happened to Esau? That was very unfair, wasn't it? But his mom was willing to let the curses that will fall on Jacob come into her. Sacrifices parents will make for the child they love. If your parents look down on you, one of the things that they will do is that they don't mind wasting your time. They do not mind, just like my friend, deceiving you. They do not mind coming back to say it's your loss for believing me in the first place, because to them, you are not very important. Most parents actually cherish your achievements, sometimes even over your life. I know this sounds very weird, but I have a friend. When we were writing our final exam, it was basically the West African Secondary School exam, and you know that when you don't pass that exam, you may not get admission into university. My friend unfortunately collapsed while we were writing the West African Secondary School certificate examination. She spent a whole week in the hospital. Drips were placed on her. She was taking medication and she was told to rest. So when everybody was studying, my friend was in the hospital, severely sick. And most people have actually died of whatever it is that she was actually diagnosed of. And so we are glad that my friend made it out alive. The time she got sick was the time we were writing our core subject. So you can imagine the effect it could have had on her grade. To God be the glory, my friend did not fail. In fact, my friend had all B's. People who had time to study still had C and D. But my friend came out, it was quite okay. Could you believe that the first thing my friend's father said was, if not for God, my friend would not have had admission to university? At that point, the only thing I can say is that her life was not so important. To her father, it was more about her excelling, and it didn't matter whether she was sick or not. And there are many parents like this. It's not really about what you are going through emotionally for them. It's not about what you are going through physically or even psychologically. Even on your deathbed, they want you to still have A's, even when you cannot study. My friend could not study, you understand, because she had to rest the whole time. Her life was being threatened literally by this illness. But her dad just didn't think of her as anything. She was literally called useless because she didn't achieve all A's. Whatever your parents have done to you, as a human being, I believe it is your duty to forgive them. I didn't say as a child. I said as a human being because of the fact that forgiveness is for you, right? And forgiveness draws you even closer to God.